Paramount Pictures is currently filming a major motion picture in North Georgia called
Very interesting things which you'll see once you check out that movie.
We generally work on a few different types of projects. Obviously, we do a lot of short films.
Michael, how did you get started in filmmaking?
It's a very large part of the success of any project.
And I started my filmmaking career actually on a cruise ship making short films.
Wow. I'm the executive producer to our new feature film, The Common Denominator.
Tell us a little bit about your character in the film.
She's really upset from the beginning, from the get-go.
Tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Well, basically, I somehow started acting in 1992.
Hold on. Oh, give me
ATLANTA. Work with Tony Brown.
Take me around the corner, take them to a car park. Take me around the corner, talk to my partner.
And we're back with Real Hollywood, and again we're interviewing Carl Millender of Atlanta Homicide. Carl, can you give us the difference between shooting a TV series and actually shooting a film? What are the key differences that you've experienced?
Wow, about 4 years ago, I would have told you that's not that much of a difference. but now, a television series is 10 times harder than shooting a movie, because really, a feature film is like, it's 21 days and you're done, okay? And it's one writer, one group of actors, or what have you. But a television series is an ongoing, evolving thing. You've got your key players, and then your lead actors who are there on just about every episode. And then you've got a whole new cast of people that you have to bring in on each episode, different witnesses, different bodies, different criminals and victims, and You got the cameo guest appearances of different people. So it's so many people that you have to bring together, and it's a wonder that Hattie and I have been able to do this, but we haven't been able to do it without the help of so many other people, that are surrounded us, and so we've surrounded ourselves with pretty good people. The Young Foundation, Andy Young and Walter Young, and those guys have been great for us, and we're just doing a lot of things. It's tough, but we're pulling it off.
Well, I heard you mention NATP. What was your experience taking your project to NATP?
Oh, wow. Well, NATP is the National Association of Television Production and Executives, and this is the place where people who are in television go to sell their shows for the next season. And this is where the networks go to buy their shows for the next season. Okay? And so anyone is here. So, I mean, we had a booth, we were right next to, Jennifer Lewis, from, Diamond Matt Black Woman, I think she played the mother of Hattie. We had right behind us, we had CBS, the Pavilion, so all the Anthony Zucker and the CSI people were there, and right around the corner was Emerald and the Chef Show, selling his show, and just all kinds of people that were there. Just anyone in the industry goes there to make connections. It's a great networking place, but for us, it ended up being a place to where we were able to meet with several networks from around the world, and we were able to pitch our show. We gave them screeners, and now we are visible around the world.
So you can say taking your project to NATP was a great accomplishment?
Well, the NATP is really not an accomplishment itself. It's just being prepared for NATP, because at NATP it's a television, conference. It's not like a motion picture conference, So again, those people that are there have all persevered, like yourself, to do a 13-episode, at least a 13-episode television series. Every once in a while you get some mini-series in there, but for the most part we're doing completed seasons, because networks go there to buy a complete season. So it's fun to talk and meet other people who've gone through what you've gone through.
Okay, so what's in store for the future of Atlanta Homicide? What can your audience look forward to?
Well, Atlanta Homicide, we're wrapping up the first season, 13 episodes, doing pickup shots, going out and doing things that we always said we're going to come back and get this and do this and add this, and we're shaping and molding the idea for the series, because it's one thing to shoot all the different episodes, but then you've got to make it kind of make sense together as a series, and so that's what we're doing now, is making the series make sense. The next thing is season 2. Our writers are already starting to write seasons 2 episodes, and they are working together. We're seeking executive producers, people to finance each episode. Each episode is like a movie, so you have to find a different executive producer for each one, unless somebody wants to fund all of it. So, but as with us, we've had one guy that funded 4, and then the rest we had individuals that funded them. So.
Okay, well, I heard you mention Hattie Lemon as one of your partners in Atlanta Homicide. Me personally, I know Hattie Lemon. I've worked with her. She's a great person to work with. What was your experience like? And I know on many other projects. What is it like working with Hattie?
When Hattie's not trying to shoot me, it's fun.
She's fun, and she's very professional. So.
Yeah. But Hattie's a great person to work with. She has the keys to what I see is important to be successful in this business, and one of those is tenacity, and that means willing to work and get the job done, no matter what happens. If an actor doesn't show up, or if somebody's sick that day,
Hattie will fill in a minute. She'll fill many roles,
make it happen. Rewrite. Let's make it happen. Let's do whatever we got to do. If the shot's not looking right, we're going to do what it takes to make the shot look right.
So what other projects do you have in store for your audience? Share with us some of the things you got coming up.
Well, we've got, aside from Atlanta Homicide, we've got several other projects. Hattie's show, Ladies in the Locker Room, which
Okay.
we brought to NATPE also, and lots of networks are interested in picking that up, and so we're going to be producing that. And then we've got Signs and Wonders, which is just a gospel reality type show with Janice Barnett. And we've got Behind the Crunk we'll be working on. With,
What is Behind the Crunk?
Well, that's a show from Freedom Williams and Crystal Waters. Freedom Williams from the CNC Music Factory, you remember him?
Yeah.
He and the international singer Crystal Waters bought a Atlanta basketball team called the Atlanta Crunk. It's a professional team in the CBA. And so they've created a reality show about how to make a basketball team, or the everyday accomplishments or events in a professional basketball team. It's a really cool show. We took it to NATPE also and had great feedback on that show also.
Well, you've done pretty much every area, whether it's television or film. Can you see yourself actually doing a reality show one day?
Oh yeah, I mean, well, really, you know, Ladies in the Locker Room is reality, and Behind the Crunk is reality.
Okay.
I do anything. I'm in love with media and the aspect of making good media, and so I can do just about anything. So.
Well, what the audience doesn't know is that Carl and I go back years and years. I've worked with Carl on a lot of different projects, and it's a pleasure interviewing you today. I mean, we've both grown a long way, so, you know. But anyway, Rural Hollywood wants to thank Carl Millender again for coming on the show. I'm your host, Tanya Morris, and we'll see you next time.
All right.